What's up, people of the internet? iamflip here, and here's a video of MineMogul. Doing a stream was fun. Me doing the process of rebuilding my factory slowly while trying to think of things and stuff. But, you know, it's nice seeing it once, and I'm not sure anyone wants to see it again, really. Because much of it is just waiting around for goals to be done and everything. So I am definitely going to be rebuilding this again, but this time I'm just going to speed it up. If you want more details, you know, please do slow down the video when we get to that point. Anyway, I did do some stuff off stream. I redid all of this, and a few more things. So first off, I unlocked the research to expand this, and thankfully it didn't break anything, because it used to be just this area here. Yeah, this area here, but now it's expanded to this area. So it hasn't broken anything, it's only expanded it in a very nice manner. Obviously, you cannot, if you had like belts through here, that's no longer going to work. But hey, you could drop, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, you have six spaces now to drop stuff, and you could drop even more things now, thanks to the chutes and everything. But that's not what we're here for. Now I did redo all of this, so it's actually a lot nicer, and I didn't realize that I had more room than anticipated here. So you can see here, instead of everything being level here at the beginning, I did like one tile, one space below, or one tile, whatever, one height below, and it worked a lot better. It worked a lot better. So you have the iron here, and you have the copper here, and you have the gold here, and all in all, this is a lot more room doing it this way, and it's much cleaner. This is great. Now I had clogging issues here last time, mainly because I decided to crush everything before it gets sorted out. That turned out to be a magnificent disaster, because this one thing here was getting, because this was getting, the sorters were just getting overwhelmed at the very first point. So that was very bad, because having the crushed stuff go through here to the first sorter made it yeah, it was clogging like crazy, especially since this thing can only do one item at a time. Now this is a little bit better. Now we're doing all the we're doing all the raw stuff first before it gets crushed, and then once it gets crushed, it immediately sends here. Now this is fine, but let's just say it's still somewhat slow. And by slow, I mean, like, if I add any more miners to this will actually clog. So this is still not the most ideal solution here, but it's a solution. So this one sorts all the coal, so it eliminates this from the equation. It eliminates coal from the equation entirely. Then we have all the iron, the gold, the copper going through these sorters before it starts getting crushed, and anything that's left, aka any gems or any drill bits, gets sent immediately to here. This one, it's just it just polishes any ingots or any gems and stuff. So yeah, And you can see this is all sorted. This is all for ingots, just solely ingots. You have iron, copper, gold. Same thing for here, but this is for rods. Same thing for here, but this is for plates. And these two, because there's only these are two are for pipes. Which, speaking of which, I have that quest ready now. I've already did all the other quests. Oh, by the way, what's this doing here? Hello? Wait a minute. Why is there stuff here? Eh? There's like loose stuff here. What's going on? Eh? I wasn't aware there was loose stuff here. Hello. Not cool. Let's have it go through here. Let's get that sorted out immediately. Yep, just like that. Very good. That's gonna get... Okay, I don't know what was going on there, but all right. So anyway, what was I saying? Right, I have pipes. So purchase pipe roller from the computer shop. That's in machines. Pipe roller bends 2 plates into a pipe. Ah, that's that's bad. Here I thought it was going to be ingots being turned into a pipe. Nope, it's worse than that. Oh, you gotta be joking. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What is this? What kind of setup? Okay, yeah, it makes sense. You make a plate, you round it, and then you extract and you get a pipe, sure, but this is not oh no. Okay. There is a way around this. Yes. There is a way around this. I can make this work. So okay, I have an idea. I do have an idea. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay. Thought about it. This is genuinely, like, awful. Also, there's something stuck here. GG. Down there. Alright. I've been thinking, how the hell am I going to do this? This is, like, super awful. When I did this setup, here I thought I was just going to use the pipe here, and that would be the end of it. But I realize now this is just not going to work the way I would hope it would. The only thing I could think of now is instead of doing it, you know, separated by machine and like be lazy like that, I actually would have to do processing for every single mineral. That's probably the best way to go about it. It has its merits though, because all you have to do is just send one input that has, you know, it doesn't matter what it is, just as long as it's, you know, iron or copper or gold, and then you have separate. So it's pretty much this, except it's going to be a little bit more complicated. But now, before I get to that, because obviously at this point those regular sorters there are not going to help. I did also get this thing, this research here, and just looking at it, and I realized, like, okay, interesting. Wonder how this is going to work for me. And I'm thinking, yes, the way that this 3 is lined up here, then means you could probably just sort by. I don't know. You could just sort by. You know, here I was thinking, okay, we could have one of these that sorts out that will sort out coal and then gems or whatever, and then another one of these that will sort out between iron, copper, and gold. So I really only need 2 of these things to achieve the goal I want to achieve. But the problem is, where the hell am I going to do that? So in some sense, I did have a little bit of foresight that I'm going to have to eventually do this, just not in a way I was expecting. So I rerouted every single, you have the miners here. So they're all going around here. So you have this side here that's going all the way up here. And then there will be a miner here. Then everything's gonna get dropped here. I eventually may get more miners over here. So we're gonna keep going, go down through here. There'll probably be another miner there, another miner there. But eventually this is gonna go up to here. And then we have these 2 gold miners here, which so far this is fine, but I may need to replace all of these with stuff that goes through here. Here's another miner spot, and do this central line. This central line is what I probably am going to put the bulk sorter here. We're gonna have, that's my thoughts here, probably. Now we do have 2 miners over there and over there, and I may include the one that's like on the high up over there. This one goes all the way to here to be meet up with the miners that are over here, with another one to be placed there. And we're going to go down here. Yes. Also, I found another hidey hole, which unexpectedly there is another mine shaft. Wow, interesting. And there's also this spot. I have no idea where this goes, but boom. Oh, it actually just goes up here. What? Okay. So it just goes up there. I guess you could just, I guess you could use a hop. Yeah, you could use a hopper here to just send everything down. Yeah, hopper and shoots. So yeah, that's good. So we've got all this funny stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with this particular area, or these particular areas, and this area is open to I don't know, man. I don't know what to do quite yet. But you can see it. Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, you have stuff going down through there, all the way through here, and then all the way to meet up with one of the gold miners here, which can get sent all the way here. That's it. So this particular opening is going to be where the bulk sorting is going to take place, and I only need 2. Theoretically, I only need 2. That's sent. All right, so but there's still the problem. This stupid thing. I still need to split it outputs. So, maybe, I guess the best way to go about this would be, oh man, I really wish I didn't have to though. But the basic idea would be, yes, you would I would probably have more than one, definitely would need more than one of those furnaces which then gets distributed to, you know, staying as an ingot, or turning into a rod, or being turned into plates. I'm going to need probably 2 of these to, yeah, then one will stay as a plate and then another one will be fed into this machine. But that's so much room though. The problem is that is so much room, and I don't know how I'm going to optimize this thing. I don't know, maybe I could just like well, maybe no, it's not, maybe it's not going to be enough. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be enough. But I definitely would, the way that this is, I believe I could definitely move this around. Move this a little bit more back. I could definitely do that. So I guess it's time for a major redesign of sorts. So oh boy, I don't know how this is going. This part's going to be easy. I don't even need to record for this, probably. Be right back. Okay, I'm done here. I made this even way more compact than I ever thought that I could, which is amazing. Well, almost. I probably still need to, well, there's still the fact about the coal though. There's still the issue about the coal, but yeah, it's okay. Actually, yeah, yeah, maybe I should have thought about the coal, to be honest. Give me a second. Okay, now I've accounted for the the coal and crushed coal requirements. Okay, so okay, this is how it's going to work. Technically, I mean, here's where we're going to drop all of the coal, all the crushed coal, and in any gems if we're going to get to that point, probably. So that's going to go down through here, where it's going to get sorted by this thing. And this time we only need this thing, and oh, don't go down there. So we gotta, where'd that piece go? Oh, it's right here. So this is going to sort all that stuff. All right. Now, any coal, any crushed coal, it's going to get sorted through here and toggle. So it's all going to be sent up to here, where it's going to get sorted to either to being, you know, shaken out, or it's going to go through here, where it's going to be sorted to either being, it's going to stay being whole or crushed, or it's definitely going to be crushed. That's the idea here. And anything, and if any coal or crushed coal escapes here, it's just going to go back into the loop here. So it's just going to go back being sorted, and it's going to go through here, and it's going to either go through here or back to here. So yeah, so this is much more optimized of a setup here, and I'm very happy about that. And of course, any gems that do end up getting through will get cleaned up, and then it gets sent down here. Meanwhile, any coal that also gets sorted through this line and either getting crushed or stay whole goes down through here too. So that's it. That is the entire coal setup. And I'm not sure if that's actually good enough. I'm actually, I don't know if the throughput is going to be, you know, insane. I'm not sure this is going to work, but it's the best thing I got, I guess. All right, so now that we have all of this room, I could actually get rid of this thing. Oh. So the real big challenge is dealing with all of this. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but definitely the first thing I need to take care of is placing the machines. So we're gonna clear all of this out, and I really do mean all of it. So be right back. Okay, so after clearing everything out, I decided, okay, I should probably try and set up the bulk sorters first and see how I can make this work properly. And I think this is the best thing that I got here. So this one is going to sort out all of the coal and gems. Honestly, well, I mean, it's a bulk sorter. What else could I do here, really? So, I mean, I'm going to insert the gems here later on, but yeah, these two are going to take all of those out. Whereas the middle will take all the minerals. We'll go around here. I mean, I could have just made this straight, but I wanted as much room as possible. That's why I had to compact it like this. Game. Dev, when can we have vertical conveyors? This slope ain't good. I need vertical conveyors, man. I can make things more compact that way, but anyway. So this is so I did this loop here, which will all send everything down to here. So all the minerals are either going to get sorted into gold, which will go in you know, this chute, copper, which will go down this chute, or iron, which will go down this chute. So that's the first part. That's the easy part. Now the really hard part is, how do I fit all the production machines into this particular area here? I think it's possible. Maybe I don't, at least I may not have to do all vertical shenanigans this time. So yeah, let's see how this works out. Just do I even need to speed up though? maybe if I do everything in sections, maybe we don't really need to do any speed ups today. Maybe. Give me a moment. Okay. The crushers were a lot more easier than I thought, really. So everything gets dropped down here, which again gets raised up over to this. I'm actually really proud of this setup. This is really nice and compact. So yeah, we got all the copper, we got all the iron, we got all the gold. That's gonna get sent down to here. This is a very nice tight setup. I'm astounded. All right, so now here's the really hard part. Now I have all of this all used up. Now it's time to get everything else set up, I guess. Okay. Leave it to me to come up with the most deranged setup for smelting, you know, which is after all of the crushing. So I decided I didn't want to abandon the verticality. So I decided to do this. That's the copper. I believe that's the copper, right? Or no, this is the iron, right? So this is the iron line. It goes up and up and up and up and up until it reaches up to there, where it's going to get. There is a smart splitter here, which that sends the crushed iron over to these two smelters, which will take care of all the ingots. Yes. To be honest, I don't know if that's actually going to work. I feel like I need 3 more for this, but whatever. I think it'll be fine, right? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about this. Maybe it would have been better. No, I think it's gonna be fine. It's going to be fine. So, and then here is the copper, and then there's the gold right there. So now it's just a matter of putting all of this mess into a bunch of machines. But I still have all of this vast area here. But by the way, here's some rollers here, which I'm going to send, you know, gold and then copper and then iron. So I still have a whole bunch of room. So that's great, right? Right. Okay. I think I've been at this for like a few hours now. Oh my god. Just this entire setup is just all right, so okay, so here's the gold down here. It's simple enough. It's just this lane is for ingots, this is for the rod, this is for the plate. That's it. That's all gold, and it goes all the way into there. So that's no biggie. This is the copper line, as you see here. This splits into two spots here. One goes straight into plates, just plates, and it gets sent down here. Another lane goes into rods, also gets sent down here. I don't know if it's gonna come down there cleanly. We're gonna find out. And then here is the plate. Here's another plate machine, but it goes to the pipe machine afterwards. So there you go. There is one more. This is the ingots, but we're going to get to that in a moment. Here is the iron line here. So this gets sent, then it gets split into four. Same thing as the copper. Two goes into plates, in which one gets sent into the pipe machine. And then you have this two here. Here's the rod, goes all the way there, and then here's the ingot, which will merge from both the iron and copper. This will merge from the iron and copper line. Ingots will merge together into this belt, and then goes straight down here. Okay. So that's it. There's also, well, we're not quite done yet. So we just have one more thing to connect here. I honestly hope this works. I don't know, man. This has been probably the most ambitious kind of factory setup ever, I guess. And the thing is, it's not that hard. It's quite simple, actually. It's quite simple in the way that things are deployed. Very, very simple. Also, yep, I figured this doesn't work. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay, and then finally we're going to raise this as high as it'll go. I don't know if it needs to go that high. Oh. If there's definitely one bug that's very annoying for me, is the fact that the snap doesn't quite work. If you in certain angles, the snap is very hard to pull off. Like very, very. See, like this angle, for example, right? Sometimes if you're like here, when you're crouched, it doesn't really work. You have to go far enough back. Even then, it's very, very glitchy here. It has to be very precise, or it just doesn't work. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Amongst the, many things. Also, is this high enough? I don't even know if this is high enough. You know what? I'm gonna put one more, because whatever. And then watch me actually run out of stuff here. And okay, so it's actually a little too high, but that's okay. That is a-okay. We're just gonna put this up here and put this up here and then finally connect this. Oh boy. Oh my god. This is just too much, man. This is way too much. All right. It's all connected. Everything's connected now, I think. So yeah, this is, remember this one. This is supposed to be the gems and the coal. You go all the way to here, in which they all get sorted out that way. And speaking of gems, actually no, I only have to worry about 2 gems. This is why I've been saving up this particular chest here full of goodies and stuff. So we're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get this thing. Yep, I am willing to sacrifice these 2 things here. At least these 2 things are, you know, readily available. Also, I can't close that back. I don't know why. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. So we're going to put these into the filter thing. If I could get to it, which is as you can see, it is an awful mess. A truly awful mess. My goodness. All right, so drop in there. Close the gate. So okay. So let's review. Let's review here. You got these mines here, you got those mines over there. They all go around into this middle area, in which then they get bulk sorted. First the coal and the gems get taken out of here. You know, they get sent all the way down to the coal gem processing area. And then the minerals, they all get sent over to here. Get bulk sorted with gold down that way, copper down that way, iron down that way, and then they all get shredded down there, and then they all go up towards these smelters, and then from these smelters they all get sent down to their individual lines here. You got the gold processing area here, copper processing, and then iron processing. Yeah, and there's still a little bit of room to spare, believe it or not. Okay. So, I don't know. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? I guess we're going to find out. Save game. Turn on all auto miners. Oh boy. So, the thing that I'm really worried about right now, the thing I am definitely the most worried about, is the gold. I wouldn't say that would be the thing I'm worried about. It's just that thing that gets there sooner. So, yeah, here's the gold. Squeeze. Okay. So that's cleared. All right, cool. There's the coal, so that's working. That's working. Now the gold is going to get sent over to the processing down there. Oh dear. I was afraid of that. No! I was afraid of that. Why are you that fat? No! Oh wait, no, it works. Huh. Okay. Well, if it works, it works. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna, you know. Shoot. I was kind of afraid of that, though. It seemed like it had enough clearance. This is kind of bullshit, honestly. Oh boy. No, I was afraid of that. I was genuinely afraid of that. Oh dear. That's gonna take a while for me to actually fix this. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to fix this. Give me a moment. Okay. Apparently, yes. There wasn't enough clearance, which means I needed to, redo this entire setup. I'm gonna have to redo everything over! Oh, not everything. I'm hoping I could still salvage the inputs over there. I'm really hoping I can salvage it, but yeah, long story short, it really needs this kind of clearance, which I am absolutely not thrilled about. This kind of makes me feel like I really wish there was a way for me to really test this out thoroughly, but well, okay, so the basic idea here, so we got to do this, which is not, I'm not thrilled about that, because that's actually really, really tough now to do this. You see, I can't do that now, because that's not going to work. I can't do that either. That's not going to work. Well, okay. Technically that might work. Hold on. Let's see. If I put this thing here, right? If I put this thing here, can I still put a flat thing? Okay. All right. So, I don't even know if that's going to work, but what I do know is that usually coal is shaped like flat, if that makes any sense. Coal is shaped flat. So let me give you an example here. Let's toggle this thing. Yeah, you see that it's not like gold down there being all nuggety and stuff, or it's not like iron where it's all square rectangles. No, this one's pretty flat, so I think I shouldn't have to worry about doing something like this. In fact, this is probably better off for me doing it this way. I think. I don't know. That sucks so much. I'm really like, I really want to be done with this. I swear to God. All right, how I could, what? What? And that makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me, but it has to be. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, well, I don't know what I am going to do here. This is not good. This really is not good. I mean, I could filter shit out this way, I guess, but I really, no. What am I going to do? This is going to add more. It's going to add even more stuff. I don't even know if this is going to work now. Unless I can find a more compact way. Well, I mean, perhaps. I don't know. This really, really sucks. I had everything like all compact and everything, and it doesn't work. You know, I have to do this stupid bullshit. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work. Wait. No. There's a way. There's always a way. There's a way. I could still do. There is room here. So I could do something like this, and it would still friggin', well, at least I hope it works. I don't fucking know anymore. Let me see. I don't know if I still need this area for something else later on, but find out. Yes. Let's see. Go over here. Over. What did I place? Did I place something? No? Okay. Like I said, this is just so... This is still very finicky. Okay. Alright, so So, the good news is I did... Okay, so the good news is I still get the 2-lane profile here that I was aiming for in the first place. So, I could still do this. Yes. I can still do this. This is still fine. The only issue is that I have to do this. That's not fine. So, okay. This is still somewhat salvageable. I'd say this is still somewhat salvageable. And just go here. I mean, the problem is, yeah. Let's go here. I mean, I still have to worry about how the hell am I going to, let me see here. Go over here. Right. Because this has to be raised up like this, but I don't know, man. I don't know this is going to work. And also, all this area down here is all just wasted space, which is also not very great, but what can you do? I mean, yeah, I could still do something like this, but it was so much pain. I mean, I still have to do smelting, and I don't know if I don't have room for that. I don't know where I'm going to put that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not very hopeful about this. This is still put there. Okay. I mean, this is still pretty compact when you think about it. Yeah, this is still quite compact, at least, but now the problem is, how the fridge am I going to put all of this into, like, smelters? How the hell am I going to do that? I need to think. This is it. And also, is this locked? I don't think so. I hope not. I hope this inputs are not blocked. They're... Okay. Well. Okay. 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 I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but I do have an idea. Okay. Took another hour, but I did it. I did it. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, so this hasn't changed. It's the bottom that's changed, so it goes looping through here all the way to here, in which then you got all these flat stuff. Just gonna go up through here into the shredders down there. And now this is where it's a little bit interesting, because now that I had more, now that I have, like, what would I say, like now that there was like a little bit more room in between here, so I was like, okay, what if we could tuck the inputs like underneath this structure to make it actually useful, and that was a lot more smart of a decision for me. So you still got gold, you still got copper, you could still got iron, but I've tucked the iron and gold to go under the structure here, so you can see it's poking through here. That's the iron, that's the gold, okay? And then as for copper still has to go through this fucking loop-de-loop all the way to, you know, here. Well, okay, sure, whatever. Man, it's getting a lot harder to navigate this, I swear. So and then as for the iron is like looping all the way. It's going like all the way. Oh, not here. Yeah, it's like it's looping. It goes all the way through here. Then goes around, and all around to here. Okay. And then it drops down from here all the way to this line over here. So this one is fine. This one's preserved, just a little bit higher. And then as for copper, it's going through the middle all the way to here. And then as the golds just go all the way down here. So that's a little bit more simpler. Gold is actually way more simpler. All I have to do is just, you know, go to, so it just goes around and around and around to here. So that's a lot more simpler, actually. Now, this should stop clogging now, I hope. This is just, I really would like for this to be done. I really want this to be over, for real. Just let it be over for me. Just let it be over. I can't, man. All right, so at least this one hasn't changed. It's still going to go up, just fine. It's gonna go up and then around and around and around, and here we go. See, look at that. It's no longer getting clogged. Thank God. Thank God it's not getting clogged anymore. It's gonna go up all the way. It's gonna go up to here. Right? Not getting clogged anymore. Hooray! Hooray! It's not getting clogged anymore. And then gold's the one I'm very interested in seeing. Here we go. See, that's working. It's working. And I'm pretty sure the processing area here works very well, so I don't have to worry about that very much. I still have to worry about navigating though. All right. So just seeing through here, and I mean, it's only gold coming through here right now, but eventually everything else will start coming. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before everything else starts rolling in. There's the coal. The coal is still going through the same route. That route has not changed. The coal and the gems, they're not going through the same route. So I'm not overly worried. There's the diamond right there. Here's all the ores. They're coming in now. So I should start seeing iron on that side there. Okay. Looking good. The real challenge is when this starts happening. When we are seeing multiple of these multiples here. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Friggin' amazing. This is beautiful to see. Very beautiful. Yeah, we can increase our throughput by a lot now. Without any worries. Without any worries. That's, everything's sorting out through here. Now we can actually start. I can't get through here. Hold on. I get through here. I mean, eventually I'm gonna see iron bars starting to fall into place here. Start falling down there. So yeah, it's working. It's working. Yes, it's working. In the case of this, as you can see, it gets a little bit wonky like this. Very, very wonky. Yeah, I don't know why it needs like a little bit of a push. That's kind of weird. I'm not sure if there's a better way for me to do this though. But eventually it is going to like get through eventually. And then I do have the straightener there, and you know, just to make sure everything's all nice and fine. I mean, theoretically, I'm thinking maybe I should do what's it called? This. I think that's actually better for me to do that instead. Okay, very quickly. If I do that. Okay, it feels like it doesn't get cut off that much. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell. I have to wait for this to fill up. And quickly do that. Is this gonna work? Okay, that goes through. That goes through. Aha! There, that's better. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, this one is still going to get, you know, cleaned the old-fashioned way. And then, wow, those pipes are fat. What the? Okay. I should probably disable that. Yeah, I should probably disable that. Oh no. Oh dear God. That's not something I want to see though. Okay, no, it gets sent down eventually, but I mean, the fact that it just, it's kind of wonky like this, it's really awful. You know what? We don't need this, do we? No, we don't need this. We honestly don't need that. Okay, I think it finally works now. I think it finally works. I think I finally have done it. Maybe. Oh, that's so nice. So clean. Wow, okay. So the pipes are coming down. There's the ruby also. There's all the rods. There's all the plates. All in all, I think we've finally done it. So the real test, again, the real test is how much can I actually overlook, how much can this thing go? Because throughput's still, you know, a little bit iffy. I'm betting if I actually add in more miners, like it'll actually you know, work faster, probably. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out right now. It may take a little bit of time for her to take effect, though, but we'll see. Okay. I've added more miners here, and gonna go all the way through here, and then I've added even more around here, and then as we go through here, add another one here, then I've added another one here. Then it's starting to get really crammed here, but this should not be a problem, I hope. Yep, this is fine. Absolutely fine. This is not having a problem. The additional stuff is not... The system is handling all the additional miners without any issues. Which gets, and then of course it all gets sent through here, and yep, I'm seeing, yeah, that's way more iron there I'm seeing, which is great. That's exactly the thing I want to see. And then all that iron being smelted, more of these bars are coming. This is great stuff. And then here, now this is the real kicker here. I need to see if this is actually working, because I've added way more coal, and well, there's only like one coal thing here, so that's the thing I'm very worried about. This is what I'm very worried about, the filter here, because I'm not sure if that filter is actually working properly, but it looks like it's working. So I think as long as I don't overload this too much, I think I'll be okay. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This is yeah, it does seem to be working just fine. I don't think I have to worry too much. It is a little jank though. Just a little bit jank. Like some stuff are, like the amounts are very uneven. Like I might actually just put like a dumb splitter here, because this is just, you know, very silly to look at. It feels like it's a lot more of the whole things are like getting shredded, which is not exactly what I intended to do. But okay, there's that very big group. So big groups sometimes go through. But as long as this one is fine. Now I don't know why there's like loose things over here. I don't know what's up with that, but we're going to toss those. Toss those. I have no clue where these things came from, which is very concerning. But I think it's working. Yeah. I'm only worried about this thing being overwhelmed. That's it. That's all that I care about. But as long as it's working, then, you know, fine by me. I don't really care. Yeah, this one is working all wonders. This one's working just fine. Yeah, everything seems to be... Yeah. Let me just go back over there and make sure and it's not getting clogged. And yeah, this is working as intended. See, there's a lot more volume now. Yep. There it goes. It's working. So, yeah, I think this is robust enough that I could declare a victory. Well, sort of victory. I don't know. At this point, there's nothing else left here. There's nothing else left. I only have to do the copper pipes, and then I do polished copper pipes and iron pipes. That's not a problem. And then finally, we're... Oh God, why? Oh no. Master of Slag? Oh God, why? Okay. If I recall correctly, what slag and the junk pipes, first of all, the broken drill bits, that's kind of evil. That's a little evil, not gonna lie. From what I presume, the way that you could get the slag stuff, yeah. I believe the way that the slag stuff works is that if you mix ores in a smelter, then it turns into a slag ingot, and then you could turn that slag ingot into pipe. First of all, I don't know why there's no plates here. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about this manually. Well, maybe not manually. Maybe I'm trying to think how I'm going to make that work. The slag is slag. That's supposed to be junk. That's not supposed to be something I need to deal with. What the hell? Okay. So what I'm thinking, I could do this processing of slag separately, because I am in no mood to deal with that. Like, that's a bit much for me to deal with. There's no need. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think how I want to make this work. See, the thing with the slag, the important thing regarding the slag is that you don't put a polisher at the end of the line. You don't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Slag gets dirty. It's going to dirty the polishers over there. I mean, it still wants me to make a stupid pipe. This silly pipe setup, which is like, why? I don't understand. Also, that's really cool. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is that I could probably... Yeah, I need to force slag somehow. But I guess I've worked more than long enough in this with this thing, so and it's going to take a while for me to reach to that point anyway. So yeah, I still got this to do, and then I got this to do, and then I got Master of Pipes, and then this, and then this, and this, and then this. So it's gonna take a little bit of time, but and also this is it's only asking for 10, so it's not asking for a lot of slag, so I don't need to produce that much. Hell, I could probably just do it manually if I really wanted to. So, but that okay, so. But yeah, we do need to deal with that at some point, I guess. All right, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let me try and find a way to make that stuff. Give me a moment. Okay, so yeah, coal does convert into slag, as you can see from the production screen here. Again, this is just so extra. There's no need for this. So, as you can see, we're grinding the things. We're making this, we're turning this in, and here you go. Here's the slag right here. That's slag. Yes. Now, the really funny part is trying to turn this into, you know, usable stuff. Now, so, do I have any of the machines here? No, I don't. That's okay. Let's see. Give me a moment. Okay, note to self. Hopper here, bad. it actually clogged up when I checked here like earlier, so yeah, probably don't use hoppers for stuff that isn't, you know. Oh dear. No. Let me just I'll just get you back up there. Okay, very good. Okay. How do I get out of here? Oh dear. How do I get out of here? Oh no. Stuck. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm good. Yay. So, I went a little insane, as you're gonna see in for a moment. We're just going to walk through here. See, this is working just fine. Gonna go walk and walk and walk and walk. Walk and walk. We're going to go, I believe, this way. Nope, that's the dead end. Should be around here somewhere. Aha, here it is. So I have a whole thing here, which I've totally forgotten to complete. Oops. But let me see. Let me just fix that a little bit here. Oh, that doesn't. Okay. Well, yep. Yeah, this will work. Okay. I'm just gonna put this up here. Okay. So I did test to make sure that this was working, and it does work. Now, I probably could have just put an auto miner, a rapid miner here instead. That would have been a lot better, so that I wouldn't have to deal with any gems and stuff. But yeah, I have this dedicated setup that makes slag, as you can see here. Oh. Wait, does this not work? Well, then how am I supposed to make a pipe then? What? Wait. Uh-oh. I may have fucked up. Uh-oh. 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 I don't think it's working properly. Uh-oh. 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 I don't think this is what I was This was supposed to be a dedicated slag setup, so that I could just send things straight over there, but This is not working properly. Oh dear. Can I like remove it? There you go. It should be able to make rods though, right? Okay. You can definitely make rods. That much is confirmed. So then how am I supposed to make a... What? Hold on. Then what the hell is a junk pipe then? How am I supposed to make a junk pipe if I can't even, you know... Game, what the hell am I supposed to do about this? I'm so confused here. Maybe I need to look this up. Give me a moment. Oh, it's two different plates. Oh, that sucks actually. Okay. How the hell am I gonna do this? Okay, changed around the setup a little bit. This is so much not worth doing, I swear to God. So I have a pure iron here, which is gonna get converted into plates eventually. Here it is, the plates right here. So we're gonna see the fruits of our labor right now. It's happening. So there's the gold. Wow, it looks really shitty, but that's the junk pipe. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, this is doing very, very, very well. So now we have, I can't believe this, but we have automated junk ingots, slag ingots, slag rods, and junk pipes. Yep. And yeah, so this is going to get sent. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of a ride here. It's quite the ride. You can see here. Yep. I blocked because of this setup. This is all getting blocked off now, so I can't go in there anymore. GG. I hope there wasn't any secrets left in there. I hope. Okay, so there's the other junk stuff. Whoops, sorry. Sorry. So all of that gets transported from here all the way to here. Yeah. This is like a new kind of pain. Seriously. This is a new kind of pain. Ever. It's ridiculous and I hate it. But yeah. Automated. Now everything is automated now. So there's really nothing left for me to do but to just let it run its course. that's it. All I have to do is just let it run its course, and voila, it's done. Probably, okay, wait a minute, there's like one more thing here that I need to do, if I can find it. Here we go. I do need to make sure that, this, no, not like that though, crud. There. Just like that. Just like that. Yep. That's it. That's all I need to do. Better if I had slopes here, to be honest, but it's fine. It's fine. So, oh, something got stuck. Something got stuck. All right. Now, yeah, this would be better if this kind of setup here would be. The rollers would be better if it was if I was using these and stuff, but it's fine. So, wow, you can see now I can do this now, 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 I can do this now. I'm done with all the regular quests. That's it. This is all I got left. And I don't need to do anything. I just let this game run and everything's gonna get completed. So that's about it. That's all of MineMogul for now. There's definitely a lot more stuff that I haven't shown, and I'm sure someone could actually come up with something better than this shit, but I don't think I've really seen anything quite this vertical. So I gotta clap myself on the back for the pat myself on the back for this. So anyway, I've spent like so many hours on this, and you're only getting like an hour, almost more than an hour and 16 minutes of footage, and I spent maybe like several hours on this. This better be worth it. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been iamflip. If you do like what you see, do follow me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Blue Sky, anything else that's on my link tree. And yeah, that's it for the MineMogul stuff for now. I may come back to this if there's more content. I hope there's not more materials though, because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about this. Anyway, thank you, and goodbye for now. Okay, I lied. I just noticed. The game was also saying get some gold pipes. Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna make a fucking dedicated setup here, I swear to God. This is asinine. Fuck this. If you're gonna at least include it, for goodness sakes, man. At least include it. It would have been like, I just don't even, man. This is hell. This is absolute hell. All right, well, I mean, you're just gonna see this live, I guess. Actually, you know what? No, why am I doing it like this? This is I could just do this and it will work, right? I mean, it's going to go right. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so let me see here. I guess a quick little setup here. We'll go back to that later. Let me see here. We need to make. Please let it fit. Frick, doesn't fit. 3, 3 doesn't fit. Do this. Do this. Do this. Okay. Then we need to do this setup again just so that we could get some all right, then we can get this thing go. Oh, it doesn't fit, does it? That's that really, I swear to God. Okay, well, give me a second. Let it fall down, it's fine. Do this, okay. Wait, this is not too big of a deal. We could just do this. And voila, there's a gold bar. That's nice. Now we just need a rolling mill here. And we just need a rolling mill, and then sure, might as well be using these then. Then let's see, we're gonna take this thing. Take this away. Let's get these. And then we're gonna use this. There you go. There's the stupid gold pipe. So now I'm just going to route all of this over to my silly setup here, and then yeah, I'm just gonna put it like here, and it'll be fine, I guess. I don't know. This is asinine, man. This is truly asinine. But yeah, so I'll have this all connected up, and then it'll just go there. Maybe I'll even add a polisher just for the hell of it, and then yeah, that's it. That's all I need to do, and I'll have all of those completed, and then so on and so forth. So all right, seriously, now I could say thank you for watching. This has been iamflip. If you do like what you see, do follow me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Blue Sky, anything else that's on my link tree and description down below. All right, bye.